Whenever we want to compare how much of one quantity is present with respect to another, we use ratios. For example, if you have 15 apples and 12 mangoes in a basket, the ratio of apples to mangoes is 15 to 12, or in simplified form, 5 to 4. Ratios are one of the most common topics in GCSE Maths, and questions on this topic appear in every single past paper. So it is very important that you understand it properly. Hi, welcome to my exam revision. In this video, we'll be discussing ratios. This lesson is divided into 4 sections. In the first section, we'll discuss what a ratio actually is, the 3 different ways of writing a ratio, and how to simplify a ratio. In the second section, we'll look at how to divide a quantity in a given ratio, which is the most common type of question you will see. In the third section, we'll work through reasoning problems where you are given one part and you have to find the other part or the total. In the fourth and final section, we'll work through a more complex past paper question on ratios.
I've added timestamps in the timeline below, so if you'd like to skip ahead to a particular section, you can do that easily. I've also included detailed notes in the description. If you'd like to go through the steps more carefully in your own time, you can click the link and follow everything step by step. Let's start with the basics. A ratio simply tells us the number of one thing compared to another thing. For example, suppose you have 15 apples and 12 mangoes. The ratio of apples to mangoes is 15 to 12. Now there are 3 different ways to write a ratio, and you must know all 3. The first way is in words, the ratio of apples to mangoes. The second way is using a colon 15:12. The third way is as a fraction 15/12. All 3 mean exactly the same thing. The next important thing to remember is how to simplify a ratio. The rule is simple: if we multiply or divide both sides of a ratio by the same number, the ratio still stays the same. So with 15 to 12, the highest common factor of 15 and 12 is 3. Divide both sides by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5 and 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 15 to 12 simplifies to 5 to 4. What does 5 to 4 actually mean? It means for every 5 apples, there are 4 mangoes. Now there are 2 types of ratios you should know. The first is part to part. This compares one part to the other part, like apples to mangoes, 5 to 4. The second is part to whole. This compares one part to the total. For example, the total fruit is 5 plus 4, which is 9. So the ratio of apples to total fruit is 5 to 9. This idea of part to whole is very important and we'll use it throughout the video. Now let's move on to the most common type of question. Divide 120 in the ratio 2 to 3. For these questions, we always follow 3 steps. Step 1. Add the parts of the ratio. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we have 5 parts in total. Step 2. Divide the total quantity by the sum to find the value of one part. 120 divided by 5 is 24. So one part is worth 24. Step 3. Multiply each number in the ratio by the value of one part. 2 times 24 is 48 and 3 times 24 is 72. So 120 divided in the ratio 2 to 3 gives us 48 and 72. Let's try one more. Divide 1080 in the ratio 4 to 8. You can pause the video and give it a try yourself. Step 1. Add the parts. 4 plus 8 is 12. Step 2. Divide 1080 by 12. That gives us 90. So one part is worth 90. Step 3. Multiply 4 times 90 is 360 and 8 times 90 is 720. So 1080 divided in the ratio 4 to 8 gives us 360 and 720. So 1080 divided in the ratio 4 to 8 gives us 360 and 720. So now let's try a question with 3 parts in the ratio. Divide 900 in the ratio 1 to 3 to 5. You can pause the video and give it a try yourself. The same 3 steps still work. Step 1. Add the parts. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. Step 2. Divide 900 by 9. That gives us 100. So one part is worth 100. Step 3. Multiply each number by 100. 1 times 100 is 100. 3 times 100 is 300. And 5 times 100 is 500. So 900 divided in the ratio 1 to 3 to 5 gives us 100, 300 and 500.
Before we move to the next section, I want to quickly mention something that will help you practice this topic properly.
On my website, My Exam Revision, I have created a full worksheet on ratios.
It starts with basic foundation questions, then moves on to harder multi-step problems, and finally proper past paper exam style questions, all with step-by-step solutions. I've also built an AI version of myself based on my 14 years of teaching experience in GCSE Maths, A-level Maths and further Maths. You can check the step-by-step solutions, and if you get stuck, you can simply take a photo and upload your working. It will analyze each step, highlight where you went wrong, and even if your final answer is correct, it will still check your method thoroughly. If you're serious about improving your grades, I highly recommend trying it. The link is in the description.
Now let's continue to the next part of the video. Now let's look at a slightly different type of question. In the previous section, we were always given the total quantity, but in many exam questions, you are not given the total. Instead, you are given just one part of the ratio, and you have to find the other part or the total. Let's look at an example. James and Jason divide some money in the ratio 6:8. James gets 150 pounds. The question asks how much Jason got and what the total amount was. Now look carefully, we are not given the total amount this time. We are only given James's share, which corresponds to 6 parts of the ratio. Step 1. Find the value of one part. James got 150 pounds and his share is 6 parts. So one part is 150 divided by 6, which is 25 pounds. Step 2. Find Jason's share. Jason has 8 parts of the ratio. So his share is 8 times 25, which is 200 pounds. Step 3. Find the total. The total is simply James's share plus Jason's share. 150 pounds plus 200 pounds is 350 pounds. Now let's look at a more complex past paper question. The question says, suppose there are 12 classes in a school. Each class contains 36 students. The ratio of girls to boys is 4:5. Find how many girls and how many boys there are in the school. Let's break this down step by step. First, we need to find the total number of students. The school has 12 classes and each class has 36 students. So the total is 12 times 36, which is 432 students. Now we need to divide 432 in the ratio 4:5. Use the 3 steps from section 2. Step 1. Add the parts. 4 plus 5 is 9. Step 2. Find the value of one part. 432 divided by 9 is 48. So one part is 48. Step 3. Multiply. Girls have 4 parts. So 4 times 48 is 192 girls. Boys have 5 parts. So 5 times 48 is 240 boys. So in the school there are 192 girls and 240 boys. The lesson here is, in any ratio question, always start by working out the total quantity first. Once you have the total, the rest is just the same 3 steps.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. We will be bringing out more educational content like this, so make sure to follow the channel. Also, don't forget to try the questions on the worksheet linked in the description. Thank you for watching.